KO episode 79 is here, and what's also here is... a cyclist apparently not very interested in staying healthy. Who knows, maybe he was drunk or on drugs? That certainly is a possibility for that driver we've got ahead of us. Yeah, so those two cars did indeed hit each other, and while that white car is at fault, the other driver just fled the scene. Don't ask me why, he's completely innocent in the crash. But when you look at how he's madly messing around after the hit, running over this little traffic island and mowing down a speed limit sign, you know something's up with this guy. Maybe he's drunk or on drugs, or maybe cops are looking for the car or driver. There's got to be a reason why somebody just eats the damage when being innocent. Our man then offered his dashcam clip to the remaining driver. Other than that, we got no further info about this very bizarre accident. Very early in the episode, and it's already time for severe head shaking, because apparently they are giving driving licenses to goddamn apes. So we are in a work zone on the freeway, and for a while now, our man is driving left and seemingly doesn't really get past this other car. He does have another car tailgating him, and in hindsight he mentioned he should have let this caveman pass him. If so, this would not have happened. Dude, I am not an aggressive person, but there truly are people who deserve an arrow to the knee, don't you think? This dirty motherfucker is endangering traffic because of some low-level ego issue. I mean, it's usually some dick with an expensive ride. People somehow have money and then take themselves for being the center of everybody's universe. The Timnator is also on his way on the Autobahn, and we've got a speed limit of 120 kph. The speed limit is believable here, those are not the widest lanes. Biker seems to have a different opinion though. Now behold of this collective red light run, several people going for it. Maybe they didn't properly look for the changing light. Intersections are a thing where various weird things happen. Like this dude here trying to cheat himself onto the turn lane. Others kinda violating your right of way, and it's quite a move, having the cops right behind him. Looks to me a little quick for this road. Good that he was still able to stop for Bambi. Same dude, same car, a year later. A little tip, bro. That's what the high beam is made for. You would have seen that with the high beam. Why is checking your shoulder extremely important? Ooh, and the brakes on modern bikes are insane. Time to warm up your hand for a facepalm marathon. Star of the show is the white van man in a company vehicle. He's pushing like his life depends on it. Shortly after, when there is no speed limit anymore, suddenly he is all relaxed on the middle lane. Then a little later, when there's a speed limit of 60 because of a close traffic jam, back to hurrying. It might be a back and forth between time pressure and distraction, which is a really bad combination in traffic. And this guy learns it just a minute later too. Well, he calmly rear-ended the other car because he simply didn't have the eyes on the road. Both are then moving on the shoulder, and the camera driver joins them to give his info as a witness. You should always do that when you got something on camera. Your footage is invaluable for the involved parties. Distraction is a killer in traffic, and it counts for everybody, no matter if car or no car. This guy here got no car and may not be on the phone, still distracted enough for a hit. Pedestrian running into a car, now that's something you don't see very often. So, out of town in Germany, you can go 100 kph. That's only the speed limit though, nobody says you have to go this speed. Still, I think we all agree that slow crawlers are so freaking annoying, and driving very slowly without a reason is also prohibited here. We got such a crawler here, and his annoying behavior triggers bad driving and overtaking by others. I assume a very insecure driver, maybe very old, who knows. Thing is, if you're not confident enough to properly drive your steel cage around, you better don't drive. And talking about speed, big roads often have acceleration lanes, and there's a logic behind using them. Logic behavior doesn't seem to be this driver's big asset. There was no touch, I am quite amazed. Germany is a country which loves its restrictions. In this case, no passing. Here in this freeway work zone, where there is still some good space for cars on the left lane, I get it that car drivers don't care for staying behind trucks. It does fit quite nicely. However, squeezing along there with a big and wide truck, hell, this is a whole different story. Now we got our Wang in traffic. Well, the van was stopping for a crossing cyclist and a distracted driver rear-ending him. Our Wang is a good Wang and provided his info as a witness. What a stupid move. The silver car hit us. Also, the driver of that one was arguing that our man was at fault because the silver car was already kinda past him. Well, that is some interesting logic right there. He wanted to enforce his lane change and f***ed up doing so. He's at fault, end of story. Still, even though the camera driver is not at fault, it's usually the better idea to brake or dodge to prevent a hit. Usually. That's it, ladies and gentle dudes. If that was too short for you, we got you covered. Either click the episode you see left on screen or pick yourself a different one from the playlist on the right. Isn't too hard, is it? You do that and I'll go make another one for the list. Alrighty then!